Good evening. It's April Davis, PI. It's July 21st, 2026, and I'm here to do an update about our Big Bear Valley Eagle, Miss Jackie. Yes, Queen Jackie. There are some positive things to report, but there's also some worrisome things to report. As most of you in Southern California and across the country and the world that are watching, you know that Jackie was grounded early Saturday morning, and she was basically saved by the LA County Fawnskin area fire department until a rescue could arrive at 2 o'clock in the morning. And thank you to the San Dimas Raptor Rescue for coming and aiding the fire department. Also, once they had her in custody, they determined that it was more than just an injury. Apparently, she was attacked by two subadult eagles while she was on the ground. I have felt all year long that there's been something wrong with Jackie. FOBBY, or FOBBV, in my opinion, has been playing it down. They haven't been going on the air as much. And, you know, they did lose their director, the wonderful Sandy Steers, this year. However, I've just felt ever since Jackie's first clutch that something was wrong with Jackie. She looked a little thin to me and disheveled. And thank God for the people, just the people that were walking around out at Big Bear Lake saw her in distress, got the fire department there. They stayed till 2 a.m. Then they got her to San Dimas, and then San Dimas transferred her to the Ojai Raptor Center. And they've been the rock stars in all of this. You know, everybody involved, from the people that spotted her to the fire department, to the first rescue, to the second rescue. They all deserve kudos. You know, if all of these series of events had not happened, she probably wouldn't be still with us right now. But things aren't sounding exactly positive either. She is alive. She is in the perfect place to be where she needs to be to receive medical care. However, you know, she is an older bird, and it appears that there's something going on with her medically that they have not been able to find yet. They're still waiting on testing. And I know those things can take a while because sometimes they have to send the tests to other facilities, and it can just take a while. So they know some of the things that are going on, but not necessarily all of it yet. And we need to get to the root cause. And I know they're working on that as quickly as possible. People don't flood their phones with calls, texts, emails as well, asking how she's doing, because they will report updates as they come in. But they did make a statement earlier today, and that was before apparently Facebook decided to limit some of their postings. They're not sure why that's going on, so make sure if you're following them on Facebook that you also follow on Instagram at the Ojai Raptor Center for the latest. Because, you know, Facebook is being Facebook right now and giving that organization trouble at the time that they need it the least. But this was their statement earlier today, July 21st. They have said, "We know many of you have been waiting for an update on bald eagle patient 26-519, and we're grateful for your patience and support. While we're still waiting on some important test results, we wanted to share what we know thus far. Initial blood work indicates that the eagle is experiencing severe anemia and inflammation affecting the kidneys. We are still working to determine the underlying cause, and additional blood work and diagnostic test results are pending." So it seems like she's had all the tests that she needs for now, but they're just waiting for the results. In the meantime, our veterinary team has begun supportive treatment based on the information available, and we are grateful for the collaboration and expert guidance being offered by wildlife professionals from around the world. Now, this is the part that's a really hard pill to swallow, everybody. It says her condition remains critical. Yeah, this was not just a bird that got wounded by two subadult eagles. This is a bird that was in serious decline. Her condition remains critical, and this is still a very serious case. While the eagle remains alert and is eating, it is still too early to predict the outcome. Wildlife medicine takes time, and some answers simply cannot be rushed. As we learn more about the patient's condition, we will continue to share meaningful updates with you. Thank you for standing with us and giving this eagle and so many other wild patients the chance to receive the expert care they deserve. Absolutely. We kindly ask the public and members of the media to help us by allowing our veterinary and rehabilitation teams to remain focused on patient care. Please do not call, text, or email our emergency hotline, hospital, or administrative offices requesting updates. We will continue to share official updates on our social media channels and website as we have meaningful new information to report. And remember, they did announce earlier today that for some reason Facebook has banned some of their updates, and they're trying to fix that on top of everything else while they're trying to save Miss Jackie. So just go to Instagram. Of course, that's owned by Meta as well. Oh, Meta, what are you thinking at a time like this? I mean, they're a nonprofit C corporation here. They're saving lives. Friends of Big Bear Valley and Big Bear Eagle Nest Cam. That's FOBBV. They're the ones that I think have been very, very quiet this year when people were worried about Miss Jackie. They posted update on Jackie. An update from the Ojai Raptor Center this morning. They are still waiting on results for any sign of lead, zinc, or rodenticide levels. Jackie is anemic and has inflammation affecting her kidneys. They are unsure of the underlying issue causing these symptoms. The center is working with several specialist veterinarians to determine the best supportive care for the moment. We loved hearing that Jackie has more energy this morning. Now that's the good news. She is mad and fighting the staff. That's our Jackie, a strong and vital eagle. She is eating well with assistance. Now there's the kicker. She is eating well with assistance. And now is even picking up food on her own. When she was first brought in, she would not eat on her own, but that could have been due to nerves. She is still standing up and perching. That is a good sign. However, she has lost a lot of weight. She's very lethargic. She's severely anemic. And her kidney functions are not where they're supposed to be. They did do x-rays, and there were no fishing hooks, sinkers, or other metal objects observed. Yes, that's what the first center, the San Dimas Raptor Center, or it was actually the San Dimas Raptor Rescue, they said that as well. We will keep updating you the minute we hear any new information. Thank you for your support. Well wishes to Jackie and the entire Eagle family. Keep the positive energy and prayers coming. The FOBBV team. Yeah, I know. This is really disheartening, especially for us people here in Southern California. But I know everyone across the world that's been watching her loves her. For me, it's especially meaningful because I started watching Jackie in shadow when I was diagnosed with cancer in 2019, and I had advanced stage 3, grade 3 aggressive breast cancer, and I don't think they expected me to survive at that time. And just about the time that I started to, feel like a human being again in 2022, I started to decline again, and it turned out I had, heart issues that I'm still dealing with to this day. Life has been hard, but I've always thought, wow, if something happened to me, I wouldn't be able to keep up with, Jackie and Shadow and all their wonderful babies that they have had. So, this is really, really hard on me. I don't want to sound selfish here, but I know it's hard on everybody that loves wildlife, that loves animals. But I feel so bad right now because Shadow, her long love, the love of her life, and her two current little fledglings, Sandy and Luna, they're all up at the nest now, and they're crying out for her. And Shadow is frantic looking for her. And I think that's why she's getting a little spicy in the rescue, because she so desperately wants to get away from those humans and get back to doing what she does best, and that is caring for her loved ones. This is so hard. I did look up on Dr. Google about what causes severe anemia in eagles. And it does say, severe anemia in eagles is most commonly caused by lead poisoning from ingesting toxic fragments in carrion or fish, hemoparasites that destroy red blood cells, or severe hemorrhage, which apparently she doesn't have, blood loss, from trauma, because this has been going on a long time, or chronic inflammation linked to kidney disease. Here is a breakdown of the primary causes, and once again, it says lead poisoning, hemoparasites, and kidney disease. And that's what I'm focused on right now because they didn't find any lead in her. I'm sure they've tested her for parasites. We'll see how that turns out. But it says kidney disease. The avian kidneys produce a hormone called erythropoietin, which stimulates red blood cell production. Chronic kidney inflammation, often worsened by dehydration, lead exposure, or toxins like rodenticides. That means, she may have eaten an animal that was rat poisoned, basically. Those products shut down this production, meaning the production of the proteins that she needs to stimulate the red blood cells. And that leads to non-regenerative anemia. So something is going on with her that caused the kidney issues, which has caused the decrease in the red blood cells, which has caused the anemia, which has caused her to be lethargic and weak and just so aggressive towards even her mate for food. She just doesn't have the strength. And I'm not an eagle. I'm not in her shoes, but I get that every day because I've been struggling every day since 2016. 10 years, yeah. And but I've got others that depend on me, my cat and my bunny, but these poor eagles, my heart breaks for Shadow, baby Sandy, and baby Luna because they are looking for her. Now, if they can find out what is wrong, wonder if it's just an infection and they could treat that infection and she can regain her kidney function, regain her red blood cell production, which would immediately, boost her vitals and boost her strength. Then at some point she could probably be crated and released. But, I'm not an avian veterinarian either. So everybody, I think prayers help. I know it saved me multiple times and is still saving me. I'm not an overly religious person, but let's pray for Jackie. Let's pray for Shadow. And let's play for can we say that again? Let's pray for her little fledglings. They're so cute. Luna and Sandy. Oh, I just love them so much. Even Sunny and Gizmo and Spirit. All of the babies that she has. Everybody, thank you for listening and have a good evening.